Hey guys, a future Casey coming here. I'm editing this motherfucking video, right? And I had to just add a quick disclaimer because it bothered me the whole time I'm watching this video while editing it. But I opened up my crab leg bag right before we started filming, and y'all, I got butter all over my shirt and it's literally bothering me. So in case you're wondering, that's what it is. And I just didn't change the shirt. I should have, because now it's literally bothering. I almost don't want to post this video, but whatever, we just gonna get right into it. So enjoy the video, y'all. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we decided, well, Dejan, this is actually his idea. He said he wanted to do a mukbang since we was getting seafood boils. So we just finna come here and eat.
Cause I'm starving.
And talk.
Cause I'm starving.
About some stuff.
About some things that happened today. Cause I'm starving.
Shut up. Well, open your food up so you can eat. Since you starving.
I was waiting for you to get the introduction out. So
okay, so I got 2 pounds of snow crab and potatoes and some eggs, but I don't really see my eggs somewhere here. Cause somebody doesn't check the bags before they leave places. Okay. Maybe there's an egg in here. I think I might see one. Don't look like that.
and you know me, I got the usual 2 pounds of king crab legs, all potatoes, extra saucy, extra hot.
Yeah, that's what I get. I get milds. I was trying to see if I wanted to.
You gonna eat all your potatoes?
Duh, that's why I ordered them. They only give you 2. That was my all. You should have ordered extra. If you wanted more.
In the events that you don't, send them my way, please.
Yeah, if I don't, but I'm pretty sure I will.
But if you don't.
I get it.
Alright, know what you got.
Okay, shut the fuck.
I could have sworn I said extra. Alright.
Anyway, just go with it. You ain't check the bag before you left.
Hey, bro.
You ain't do nothing about it now.
Hey, bro. Oh, they good. I'm proud of y'all.
Did they?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Good.
Alright, so listen, y'all. Today, we did a little card fishing. Well, I did a little card fishing. Wasn't really like trying to buy nothing today. Just trying to get a feel for what I want, right?
So far, we've been to Lincoln, because he liked the navigator, so we actually had an appointment with them a couple weeks ago.
I'm a little cold, y'all. But anyway, she was telling me about the velour, so we went to go look at that. Now
That's a Range Rover, by the way, y'all, in case y'all don't know.
went to go look at the Range Rover velour. Now, if you're not, well, obviously y'all don't know, but me, I done had a car my whole, any vehicle I ever had been a car. Not on a truck. I want space. I'm tall as shit, 6'4". Yeah, I don't like being smushed up in no car. So space is really a big thing for me. So we went to go look at this goddamn Range Rover velour, and we pull up and we see Mikey. His name is
that
Mikey.
his name?
Yeah,
I never paid attention because I was so blue with him.
Well, it wasn't Mikey, but it was Mike. His name's Mike, but I'm gonna call him Mikey.
Boy, if you don't get...
So we pull up, we meet Mike, you know, and let me tell y'all my first observation. Don't ask me why I was looking, this is just what I do. My first observation, that man's fingernails dirty as hell.
Disgusting!
They dirty as hell. I don't know about y'all, you know, but me, I don't want to buy a car from no dirty nigga. They just don't sit well with me, right? I've been waiting on that first bite of some goodness gracious.
First bite of some goodness gracious. Oh.
But
You look how mental. Y'all see what I gotta go through.
I'm just saying. Anyway, where I leave off at? Mike eating dirty fingers. I don't know about no car from no doing no dirty fingers. So, anyway, he get the, you know, we sit down, you know, he greet us, we sitting at his desk. Probably wasn't even his desk. I think he was an intern. This motherfucker, he ain't know a lick or nothing.
He didn't know.
He didn't.
But not an intern.
I knew more about the car we was in than he did. So, you know, he greeted us. We sitting at his desk and whatnot. Weird. We sitting at his desk and whatnot, and he pulling up the velours and whatnot. You know, we looking. So my first thing that I asked is because every car that I've been looking at has a heads-up display. If y'all don't know what that is,
It's like where instead of you having like what's it called?
a dash.
The dashboard, it projects onto the windshield, right?
Now you still have a dashboard. But
Yeah.
Some of the
So
information.
you don't have to look down. It'll
Yeah.
show you your speed limit and stuff like that.
Even as far as like directions and stuff like that. So that's one thing that I really want in my car. Why? Because I think it's fancy. I think it's neat. And that's something I really like. That's some shit when I get in my car, I feel cool. I guess. Over there. But anyway, so I asked about that. Y'all can guess what his answer was. I don't know if it has that. I mean, let's go through and check the specs. And I'm like,
Sir, do you work here?
alright, bro. Like, first of all, it ain't like they got
1,001 car.
a gang. That's the big right. It ain't like they got gangs of velours sitting out there. So I'm like, at least you should know what you got on hand. So anyway, we're going through the specs, we don't see it. So I'm like, he's like, you know, is that a deal breaker for you? And I'm like, you know what? Not really, fuck it, come on. Cause all in all, if I get in the car and it don't got the heads up display but everything else is hidden, you a potential. You a potential. You feel me?
It's not a deal breaker.
It's not a deal breaker.
Although he would like to have that feature.
Love that. But, you know, we in the car. First things first, anybody that know me, when
you skipped the whole part.
So we get to test driving, well, we get to, you know, he asked for my license and whatnot. I get my license. Because, you know, obviously whenever you go test drive a car, they gotta get a copy of a driver's license. So I get my license. Then motherfucker sitting there, he looks up and he was like, do you happen to have your insurance?
No, before that he had asked, before that DeJohn had already told him like, yeah, I'm looking to buy in June. I just moved here from Virginia and I sold my car before I got here.
Yeah, because he asked me was I gonna trade in.
Yeah.
And I said no, I already sold my car. So obviously, common sense, I don't have a car, let alone insurance
Or registration.
or registration. So he takes my ID. After he takes my ID, he says, okay, do you happen to have your insurance on you? I'm literally, I'm so lost. I just start looking around. I'm like, oh, they done did me pet. Look at this. Ain't nothing up in there. But I'm looking around because I'm lost. Because I'm like, insurance? Nigga, I don't have a car. Don't you need a car for insurance? Like, who the
So when
hell?
stuff like that happen, DeJohn just begin like, he don't talk fast enough.
I don't, because I'm a
So I had to step in and be like, sir, he said he's already sold his car, so no, he does not have a registration or insurance on the car.
No. That nigga said, she said that I don't have no insurance. He proceeds right after she says that, right? Well, do you have your registration?
And I said, he sold his car.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's
I
dumb.
think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think
Are
you're
you, like medically speaking, are you like
Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, are you dumb?
Are you? I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb. I think is she? Do you think
Oh,
she's dumb?
I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
He saw his car. What do you mean? Does he have no?
So boom, after that, he told some. All right, well, just sit tight.
1 second.
So he go.
Pretty sure went to go talk to his boss.
I'm gonna go talk to this about. Probably wanna go say, y'all, these black motherfuckers up here finna steal the car. But anyway, he come back and he was like, well, usually when people drive, well, when we let people test drive our cars, they usually have insurance and registration. Now, I didn't test drive a lot of cars in my life. Tesla, I done drove a fucking brand new Corvette. I didn't even drove a Lamborghini before.
We just did the Lincoln.
And we just did the Lincoln. I did the ain't none of them places ever asked for no damn registration or no insurance. They just asked for a valid driver's license. So, but whatever, I'm not tripping. So he's like, well, since you don't have all of that, I have to go with you. He looking at me like I'm gonna say I don't want to drive the car. So I'm like, okay, come on, let's go. So we go, we get to the car. Motherfucker, first of all, he can't find the car. We walking up and down the parking lot. He got the clicker in the air, Thompson.
And I'm like, the clicker noise is coming from down there. He's still looking around.
First of all,
the car was right in front of the door. He made us walk halfway down the lot.
First of all, I don't know. Like, once again, I don't know.
That's why you think he an intern?
He gotta be, cause any car
salesman, they know where the cars are.
Even if they don't know where the car at, they gonna go find the car
before
and then say, okay, y'all come with me.
And they usually drive the car up to you and then tell you to come outside.
It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. So boom, we finally get to the car. We get in the car. So while we're getting in the car, if any of y'all know me, I'm sick. I'm very tall. My legs are really long. So obviously, when I get in the car, y'all know what I'm doing.
Pushing the seat all the way back.
I'm putting the driver's seat as far as back as it. Look at this.
Ooh, they put your sausage in them. Get a bite.
I said all motherfucking potato.
They don't never put sausage in there though. Let me get one. I just asked you, let me get a bite. And you gonna put the whole thing in your mouth. I just want a bite. I don't even want the whole thing.
Alright, come on. I don't want to drink.
Come on. My mouth right here. Thank you.
So, oh yeah, I put my car seat. I put the driver's seat all the way to the back because I need room. Mind you, the motherfucker is like 5'6". He's small as shit.
We like the same.
He didn't even bother to move the seat back when I got in the car. So when I got in, I'm on some. God, I'm sitting up, my head hitting the ceiling. So I had to push the seat down so I could,
So I'm like, when I get in the car, I'm like, hey, because he gets in the car, like the seat right behind John. I'm like, hey, you might want to get over, like come over to my side because, he got long legs.
And he told me, oh, okay. So we in the car and we proceed to drive, right? I'm asking this man questions like, hey, does it come with ambient lighting, which is like the interior lighting of the car? You change the colors and whatnot. This man looks at me and says, I don't know. I don't know. Like, he looking around the car like, I don't.
So I'm looking and I'm like, no, the areas that they're supposed to be at, there's not right. So this particular one does not have it. I'm answering the questions for you.
So at this point, I was like, man, this motherfucker, right? So we driving and I'm expecting him to like tell me something I don't know about the car.
Yeah, because I was expecting, it was like a quiet, it was so silent.
It was quiet
normally
enough.
when we in the car, like when we was at Lincoln, the guy was, well, he didn't drive with us, but before we left,
he gave us
all the specs of the car, showed us how to work everything,
detour.
every button What was supposed to be.
Every option, everything.
This
He
man
told
didn't
us
do
everything.
nothing.
He didn't do nothing at all. He literally just rolled
He
in the
was
car.
like, turn right.
Like, I felt like one of my homies got in the car and was like, hey bro, drop me off over here real quick. That's how it was. He was just giving directions. So, we riding. In the midst of our riding, he's talking about something. I start asking him, like, you know, so how do you rate this car, you know, among other cars? He tells me, man, I mean, you know, when people get a Range Rover,
It's a Range Rover.
it's a Range Rover, they just like, I'm like, nigga, what?
It's the most luxurious car ever that there is. Range Rover is the most luxury company you can get.
I'm like, first of all,
Most of the specs in here ain't really good specs. Like, they missing hella shit.
let's just get this out the way.
Technology wise.
Let's get this out the way. Range Rover is only what it is because celebrities buy that shit. Value wise, as soon as you buy a Range Rover and drive it off, the car loses 60% of its value, which is like,
So much majority of vehicles. Most vehicles.
but in terms of reliability too. Like, you know, if you buy a car and they got all these specs and whatnot, if something breaks, you want the maintenance to be at least a little attainable. They gonna charge you that. But anyway, he's telling some, yeah, people get a Range Rover and it's a wrap. Like, who gets rid of a Range Rover? And I'm like, okay.
You didn't even answer my question.
So he like, you know, what do you like? And I'm like, you know, I'm really big on space. This man gonna look me in my eyes and say, well, I mean, even with me sitting back here, I still have like a lot of room. Yeah, I must have looked, I said, first of all,
The guy is my size.
he small as a mug. He's super small. And then on top of that, he on her side. She's small. Of course you got a lot of room. I would have a lot of room. Something he got more than enough space.
The car was really cramped. Like, I would say that the car was like a mom car. There was not 3 rows. They don't have 3 rows. If you know Range Rover, they don't have 3 rows. They only have 2. So they only see 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't want 5 people sitting in there. Because one person would be scrunched.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have like the bucket seats. Is that what they call? What?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a, you know, like the benches. That's what they have. For the second row.
And then freaking, while we sitting in this car, I'm like, well, do y'all have anything bigger than this? He was like, well, bigger than this would be a full size Range Rover.
Or the Sport.
Or the Sport. So I'm like, okay, let me look at one of them when I get back. We get back, park the car.
You're like, oh, here's one right here.
Just to make him feel good, I said, oh yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger.
It wasn't. It was the
bigger.
same size. Y'all can tell me it's not.
The only thing different, the roof taller.
But
That's
not
it.
by much when you sit in that tall chair.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. And then he was like, man, it has 2 screens right here. He said these 2 screens 7 times, y'all.
That's the only thing he knew about the car.
He was like, I mean, you know, you still get the 2 screens, but do you like the 2 screens? Look at these 2 screens. Then we proceed to ask him, but he didn't even know much about the 2 screens. He told us how I go up and down.
That's it.
And
I'm
that's-
like, what's this?
That's about it.
But I'm like, what's this? But he told me, oh yeah, that's the audio. I said no. He was pointing to the camera.
I'm sorry, this is a whole video. What does this got to do with some audio?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the audio. So then, y'all, when we finally go inside, he make us go back inside because I thought we was gonna be like, okay, good day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, come back inside. I'm gonna have you guys talk to my manager.
First of all, before we even walk in,
I was over it.
this man gonna look at me and he gonna say, first of all, I already told
He
you.
said, what can I do to get you?
He said, So what can I do to get you, you know, buy this car today or tomorrow?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Did you not hear me tell you
like, oh,
that I'm not buying
that was your
this,
selling point.
I'm like, first of all,
You didn't even tell me nothing about that.
don't give me no poor ass car description. Or
You didn't expect me to buy it.
right.
You didn't even sell the car. You didn't make me want to get it.
Exactly. It wasn't shit in there. I was like, ooh. It was garbage. So he was like, well, you guys will come in and, you know, talk to my manager. And I'm like, all right, whatever.
I've already checked out. Because I was annoyed.
So
I was getting the vibes of, we young, we black. They think we ain't got no money. And then with the vibes I was getting.
afterwards, it just, bro, it couldn't get no worse until the manager walked up. The manager walks up and said, how y'all doing? What's going on? You know, he tried to compliment me on my hoodie and all this shit. Because I had my little Kobe and Gigi hoodie on. So we talking about that. Then, you know, he going in, so, you know, you guys, how you guys like it? And I'm like, you know, it's a little bit too cramped for me, da-da-da. He ended up telling me the same thing the damn intern said. And said, yeah, you know, you just need a full-size Range Rover. That's probably the biggest you're going to get right there. That has a lot of room.
He's like, the full-size Range Rovers, we don't really have them. We got one on the lot, that's it.
And he told me some.
People can buy those and don't give those up.
Right, he told me some, you know, honestly, if you don't buy one today, you probably ain't never going to get one. Alright, bro.
I was like, okay.
Alright, bro.
Once again, selling point?
Right, so.
No, get to the point where he was like,
Oh,
I do got them sports out there. And
so,
got a real.
So, we sitting up, we talking about the cars and whatnot, and when we, like I told you, I was talking about, you know, size. He was like, you know, I don't have a lot of full sizes out there, but if I do got some gangster ass sports out there.
He didn't say gangster ass. He just said I got some real gangster sport ones out there.
Regardless, gangster.
I said, oh, in my head, I was like, I've already been checked out, but now I'm really checked out because now I feel like you're trying to relate.
Because I know damn well if I was some white dude,
you wouldn't be able to.
Or even some motherfucking Middle Eastern or something, he wouldn't have said, no, I got some gangsters. He wouldn't have said that.
Tell me some. He said, I got some real gun stuff out there. Oh, this one car is so nice. It got a whole bunch of miles on it. It's a 2020 though.
And then crazy part
and
about it,
it's real nice. I'm like, why the heck do you think we want to buy something with a whole bunch of miles on it?
Crazy part about it, y'all, he tried to test me. Because he told me something. So, like, what's your price range? One, I know how much the cars go for. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't able to afford the damn car. He told me something. Well, you know, these cars go for about 70, 80. I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. Now, try to sell me the car because I'm still unimpressed. And he wasn't no better than an intern. All he kept saying was, if I don't, they finna be gone. You ain't gonna be able to find them nowhere.
For one, he was never trying to sell. Okay, so John didn't come in. He never comes in and say he want to buy a pre-owned car.
Ever.
That's all they kept just trying to make us look at. Oh, we have a pre-owned. We have this pre-owned. You might want to do pre-owned. And it's almost some. If you come back in July, you know, pre-owned is going up. Who even said we want a dang on pre-owned car? Nobody. Once again, I felt targeted.
Because you trying to play me like I'm broken. I don't like that. But anyway, so moving on. He's like, yeah, so, you know, he started asking us, you know, when we moving, have we got a place. And I lied to him, y'all.
Yeah, so we got the plan with his ass because he was annoying.
Right. He told him, so, you know, why don't you want to buy? Like, why
John, like, we bought a house.
Right. He's like, why you waiting till June? I bought a house. We can move.
Have y'all closed yet? If you haven't, you can buy the car now.
I said, nope, we closed. We already closed. We just waiting to move. He said, well, I mean, you know, usually, you know, because I just bought a house myself. He was like, so, you know, usually before you really lock in, you know, they try to put you on lockdown because, you know, credit and everything. But
since you say you closed, you can buy the car today.
You can buy whatever you want. I don't want to buy your shit. I don't want that shit that you trying to sell me.
Well,
that
for one, I
bullshit.
said I'm not even looking to buy to a dream. So go somewhere. Like, that's the
Bro, yeah, when I tell you he kept trying to push me to buy today, this week, I'm like, bro, I'm not buying today. I ain't gonna buy tomorrow. First of all, let me make it as simple as this. If I was to ever consider a Range Rover, because it's pretty much marked off my list because they not big enough for me. But if I was to consider a Range Rover, I wouldn't be coming back to your shit.
No, we got 3 other dealerships in the area.
I'm not finna. First of all,
their dealership was really little. Too.
First of all, you didn't even have anything that I wanted, right? And then let me tell y'all this. He told me, you know, it's really a good time to buy now because prices is going up. Every day I come in for work, the computer's telling me, raise the prices, raise the prices. I'm like, bullshit, bullshit. First of all, the summer coming along. Second of all, we not even out of a pandemic. We trying to get out of a pandemic. So you're not gonna sit here and tell me that them prices is skyrocketing. Will they go up? Most likely, yeah, because everything go up in the summer. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that they skyrocketing to the point where I'm not gonna be able to afford it, regardless of what it go to. To where if I don't get it now, I'm not gonna be able to get it. That's some bullshit. Some straight up bullshit. So at that point, I was checked out too, y'all. I was ready to go. So then after that, I'm like, you know what, we finna go out, because I was looking at these Cadillac Escalades, right? Yeah, I couldn't even test drive them.
They sold out. They behind.
Sold out. They behind.
It's a whole waiting list.
They told me so. Yeah, pretty much. We don't really have a lot. We don't have none of a lot. But I also think because that's not a, they wasn't a big dealership either. That wasn't a big dealership either. But
no, but theirs is more understandable because basically, you know, because of COVID, a lot of their plants closed down, so they don't have the same amount of people who be helping making them, so they're behind.
And then they also got a chip shortage with their technology.
Really?
Cadillac is having a chip shortage, and
they got a lot going on.
On top of the chip shortage, they was like, so basically at this point you gotta get them built. So they said that they could order it, get it built for you, or you could go online, build your own, and figure out like what they're gonna have soon, and you could like put $1,000 deposit down, and they'll get back to you. And the boss or the owner, the manager, he was like, if there's anything on the car that don't come with the car, like some aftermarket stuff, you could just let him know, and he'll order the parts from the manufacturer, get it shipped to the dealership, and he'll put them on the car.
Than what the hell is Range Rover?
Yeah, cause listen, if anybody know my favorite color is green. When I get a car, I'm probably gonna get it color green. But anyway, they got like this British green, and it's fire. It's fire.
The man tried to act like he knows what he's talking about.
And I'm like, can y'all pay? First of all, I don't understand why dealerships don't do this shit for you. Like, if I buy a car from you, I should be able, I think it's because I played a lot of car games growing up. So, wherever I buy a car, I could just go get my shit fixed. I could fix up my car as much as I want to. I thought this is how dealerships would be. And they ain't nothing like that. Anytime I ever get a car and I want something, like, whenever I get a car, I always go on the website first. Just to see and build my own car, because I want to see everything that comes with the car. So if I buy a car and something is on the website that doesn't come with this specific car, why can I not give you the car and you put that shit in there?
Because it's gonna cost way more than you probably actually buying the car.
That makes sense. I can understand that, but still, even if it costs too much for me to do it, I would still like it to be available.
Most of these car places are not US based.
Yeah, that is one thing for sure. But you cool? After I eat this little,
you got another sausage?
No,
you
I
ate
ate all them jumps.
You over here complaining to I said all potatoes.
They want all potatoes.
They only give you 2 potatoes, so you got all your potatoes and you just got extra. It'd be nice.
I mean, yeah, they better be nice. I spent a buckload in there.
Anyways, y'all, I can't wait till you guys can see our place.
Facts.
I'm ready to decorate.
Couples channel coming next month.
Yep.
Do you think the trip should be the first one? The first episode? Or you want to do that on yours?
No, I don't care what it was. I just need to go ahead and make the channel. Start tomorrow.
We'll do that tomorrow. Cool. I don't know what that is, but I ain't gonna eat it.
What?
This.
No, you should. It's not meat. It like it came off the shell.
Yeah.
It almost look like a lobster. Well, I ate that lobster shrimp time. Warmed it up, put some butter in there, put some Albae seasoning in there.
Fire.
And lemon pepper.
Fire.
Fire.
Man, y'all. Seafood
I
good.
like hella meat in the knuckle.
We gonna order them fat ass crab legs though.
He want to order them real long, big king crabs. They're like $400 for like 10 pounds.
Yep. Y'all gonna see 17 mukbangs off this. First of all, if I'm being real with y'all see, I ordered 2 pounds. I probably
Those we would only need to eat about two for both of us.
I need 1.5. And
That's
then
what I'm
I
saying.
can come finish my half later.
That's what I'm saying.
for
2.
a snack.
I was saying 2 for both of us. So like, you eat one whole one, I eat one whole one. Cause it just look like so much meat in those.
Yes, them things big, boy. Them things is big.
Yeah, I'm done eating it.
That's a fitness. Y'all see that?
I'm still
I didn't start eating like this until I met her, y'all.
He'd be like this. I was like, how are you eating?
Cause I don't play about having dirty nails and dirty hands. I don't play that.
I'm like, it's a sequel. Go somewhere. But yeah, so we think we gonna name our channel. I said it in a vlog before this, but I don't know which one gonna be posted first. This one might actually be posted first. Our birthdays just passed, so those are the vlogs that I'm referring to. Our birthdays were this past weekend, and we had a little couple celebration and stuff. So I was recording, but it's really long, so I haven't gotten to edit yet because we had to go to work today, and I was real busy today at work, so I ain't had no time to edit.
Y'all know I can't work from the crib, so.
Boy, just not yet. You can normally, but right now you just can't because you got a project.
I'm jealous.
Alright, y'all.
But yeah, y'all, that was our little mukbang for the day. Y'all got to hear me complain about these folks.
These YTs.
I ain't saying that. Y'all ain't hear that.
I'm just kidding because one of them wasn't even the YT.
What was it?
Mike wasn't the YT.
Who was it?
I ain't finna say. Alright, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned to our couples channel and stay tuned for the rest of the vlog. And we'll see y'all later. Peace. You doing what?